Still recovering from sickness, but I feel better today. Just good. I'm gonna finally do some stuff. First on the agenda, get coffee with Courtney. I'm gonna bike over to Chrome Yellow. Then we're gonna get downtown, get into the Simple City story. Then I'm gonna get my work done, which is a novel idea. Made it to Chrome Yellow. Hello. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, as promised, story time. So my first week in college, so I came from the suburbs, moved downtown, right downtown on a dorm at Georgia State. I was so inspired by the buildings that I wanted to create kind of some art about them. Took a photo, or found a photo of the top of a building, and the idea was to create an illustration that looked so realistic that it looked like a photograph. And those took about 8 to 10 hours each, which was just insane. So I did like 6 of those and it was done. Fast forward 6 months, and I wanted to do another building series, but this time I decided to use a style that I developed in the summer before college with a client. So we developed this style that was a mix between some thick lines, some smaller details, but overall it was very simple. It's very minimalist. It was a flat design. And so when I wanted to do another building illustration, I said, why don't I try in that style? And so December 2014, I started with this building. That is the historic Flatiron building. It's the oldest standing skyscraper in Atlanta. And so I just started doing illustrations. So I started and I produced like maybe 30 something of these. And I got an email from West Elm. I looked at the email, didn't like respond right away. They wanted to do a pop-up with some of my older stuff. And I was like, not really into pop-ups. But then I decided, you know what, this might be a good idea. I could finish up the Simple City illustrations and do a launch party. And we basically decided that we could do a launch party to launch the entire Simple City collection, but I had to finish it first. So I was in a mad dash to get these buildings done in time, get them on one poster, and get them printed. What was so innocent about Simple City is that I was just a college guy. I was so intrigued about the city, and I got my parents to buy me a bike for my birthday, and essentially I just explored the city by myself. You know, would go on parking decks, take photos. I got a nice camera, so I was shooting and stuff, and it was just awesome. After being in school for, from August to December, it really had an impression on me, and the city lifestyle really drew me in. I just loved being on the street, walking a lot, biking a lot, around a ton of people. I love the atmosphere. I love that Georgia State was right downtown. So Simple City was it was so natural, it was so raw, it was so genuine. I had this youthful love for the city, and I wanted to create something that represented my affection for the city. And so there's something genuine about that. And so essentially what I created were these simple building illustrations, and I would just muscle through these things because I loved it. And once I got to a point, I was like, okay, well, I have like 10, 15 of these done. Now let's get to 25. Let's get to a finishing point. Let's get all the ones that are so great. And that's when West Elm approached me and they said, hey, let's do a party. And I said, yes, let's do it. Let's launch this thing. And that's when it became real. And that's when I realized that Simple City could be something. And so that's the point of the project, where it turns from like genuine affection and into like hustle and making it happen. I had a dream to take Simple City to other cities in the US. So I knew the profound effect of Simple City, that it could bring people together, that it could help celebrate Atlanta for what it is, and help people get excited about the city. And so I wanted to bring that to other cities in a way that hadn't been done before. And the way I was going to do that was I was going to travel to, a bunch of East Coast cities, and then I would, while I'm staying there, spend about 2 to 4 hours each day creating a building illustration. And I would do that throughout the summer. Every 2 weeks I would travel. Then I would hop in a van, bring some people along, and I would travel up the coast, spend like 3 or 4 days in each city and do a pop-up. I got the idea for DesignCue, and I knew that I couldn't do both. I knew that I couldn't be traveling every 2 weeks, spending a week, doing Simple City stuff, and then try to upstart a startup. And so I had to decide, what do I want to spend my years working on? And I looked at Simple City and I said, this is awesome. This project is cool, but where is the long-term benefit? Where's the long-term impact? Does this reach people's lives in a profound way? Does it change the way things are? Does it put a dent in the universe? And Simple City will always be a cool thing, but I think it'll always be in some way an artist project. And that's okay if you want to just be an artist, but there's an entrepreneurial fire that I couldn't quench with Simple City, that I needed to do something more ambitious. And so I decided that DesignCue was the way to build something that could be a large company and help a lot of people get design easily and make the world a better place through better apps by connecting them with good designers. Now, we're not there yet. Most of my designers are Atlanta based, but that's the goal. The goal is to create something really awesome, really big, that can help a ton of people. But for now, you're stuck with DesignCue. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this vlog a lot. The day-to-day startup world is completely different, but it's awesome. Headed home, but before I'm going to get a smoothie from Arden's Garden. We've been there before because I've just been on a smoothie kick lately. I think it's because I'm watching so many Casey Neistat videos. He just has juice every day. I'm like, I want some juice. Also, I've been sick, which I keep reminding you of, but I'm still sick. And juice helps that. I also like sweet things a lot. Chocolate, iced mochas. So juice is like a good alternative to get like the sweet kick, but also some nutrition. Throw in a little kale or spinach. Juice is where it's at. Arden's Garden is the best place. We have a Smoothie King, but you know Smoothie King. We don't go to Smoothie King. We go to Arden's, which is pretty good. Almost there. Lots of traffic though.